This team has been one that has really made a point of getting to the foul line all season with aggression and stuff like that. Obviously, the playoffs are officiated a little differently. How big of an adjustment is that going to be for this team to kind of maybe not get whistles it's been used to getting?
It's tough to answer that one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that's what the game gives us and allows us to take advantage of. I'm sure we will. If we don't, and we're not able to take advantage of it from that aspect, I'm sure we'll find other ways.
What type of challenges does Ja Morant present as an opponent?
I mean, I'd rather honestly just talk about us. Honestly, I mean, I'm sure everybody's talking about them.
Okay.
I don't really want to give y'all no headlines.
So, how about this? What do you
me.
guys need to do in the first 2 games to assure that you come back to LA with a decent split?
Contain Ja Morant. I mean,
It's called the setup, Dave. You got to set up, Dave.
no, I think they're a tough team all the way around. So I don't really want to worry about too much. Put all our eggs in one thing because they can capitalize from other areas too. They're well-run team. So simple as that.
You've talked to us about, it's kind of been hit the ground running and I don't know, chasing your tail's not the best term, but just like it's been nonstop. Just to have the recognition that you accomplished something on Tuesday night and just get a little bit of a break. What's that meant for you and this group so far?
It's the grind. I think that's part of the grind, part of playing in postseason. It's all a part of not being at home watching it on TV. You got to live with the grind of every day is something new to prepare for the next day. And if you take a day off, it'll come back and bite you. So that's the playoffs, that's the grind, and I think our whole group's ready for it.
What do you relish about playoff atmospheres, whether it's on the road or just that crowd and the intensity?
The intensity. I think guys play harder. Brings a different element of your preparation and trusting it. Things can get really high, things can get really low, but you find yourself back to your preparation that you've been leaning on all season to kind of get you through the weight of the season as well. And at some point, it's going to be that. And it's just the preparation. I enjoy the preparation of preparing for a team, trying to take out what they do well, see if they'll capitalize, and trying to focus on what we're trying to do when we get up to the plate. Are we going to do what we wanted to do and what we prepared to do, etc.
Obviously, you probably won't know until you're in those moments, the ups and downs, obviously. Do you think that this team has a strong enough foundation right now to kind of weather those storms?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I think so. I think our group is more than capable to fulfill any holes that we have, with the approach that we're coming with to beat this team in a 7-game series. I think we'll be able to adjust. I think we have players that can match it, guard, offensively, defensively, guard play, wing, defensive ability, versatility. I think we got a great group.
So after your shooting night the other night, what was your approach when you got back in the gym? Did it change any at all?
No. I don't know what I shot, 0 for something, or 1 for something. I think I can get it going at any point in the game. I just got to be there to do it. So if I'm not in the game, Coach felt, a different route with it. I got to live with that. But if he did come with me at the end of the game, I can easily make 10 shots in a row. So I'm just that type of player.
So your confidence hasn't wavered one bit based on the guy. I've known, but I asked you that question. Has it wavered one bit because of that poor shooting night?
No, it's over. We needed to win, honestly. We needed to win. So for me to dwell on it and be on upset or confidence low, I don't think that's the right approach. Definitely want to do anything and everything I can do to not be in that position in the future.
Was that a process that you had to learn from when you were here the first time to now?
For sure. When I first was here, there was not really any answers for being treated like that or being out the rotation, in the rotation, starting, shooting guard, point guard. I never had any answer for it, but I didn't know what questions to ask to get an answer for it either. I kind of just thought it was normal. And the older I got, the more experience I've received, I've noticed that it's a lot of times the coach's decision on how you're playing, and you got to live and die with it.
You have been pretty honest about the continuity and how this team is not there to where it could be or would eventually be?
Me or ADs or the team?
Just the team in general
Oh.
too. Like, I mean, but you and AD as well. When you guys look back a little bit at Minnesota and saw those turnovers, were those turnovers of continuity, or did you view them more as turnovers of maybe just exhaustion?
I didn't look back on it, so I don't even remember them, to be
Did
honest.
you guys not do that as a team at all, like any Minnesota, or is it mostly just
I don't think it
Memphis?
was turnovers. I think it was more or less on what we kind of did in the preparation of the game. It's defensive coverage, offensive execution, things like that. I don't think turnovers was really a focus. So for me, looking back on it, I ain't even I ain't looking back on that, honestly. I wanted to win. We got it. On to the next.
The standings and the seeding say you guys are the underdogs. Do you feel like you're going up against a favorite, or how do you view the kind of the competitive scale of this series?
I don't even honestly think like that. I mean, it's just can't control it. Once you get to the playoffs, anything can happen. The beauty of the sport takes over, and that's the preparation, the making shots, the injuries, like all that matters, and it takes its own part into your success as a team. So just being prepared for those moments, I think, allows you to lock in, you look up, and games will be over, series will be over, and we'll be moving on to the next if that's what it is.
How important is transition defense going to be in this series?
Huge. What are they in transition? Offense, maybe top 3, top
2nd.
Yeah, huge.
D'Lo, how's it been for you? You talk about the preparation. Last 3 games this season, you averaged 18 points, shot 52%.
Why your voice sound familiar, bro? You switched culture? That's you? I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. Respect.
Yo, I appreciate it. I mean, you averaged 18.7, you shot 52% from the field, and even though last game you shoot the ball the best, you still had 8 assists. So how's it been with you, like, learning different, ways of going about each game, and you talked about the preparation?
I mean, I try to show that I'm that type of player. I could have had 20 assists that night. I could have had 15 assists that night. If I'm not making shots, I can still control the game. Simple as that. If I'm making shots, the game's probably over. So just knowing that I'm that type of player, not losing any confidence, with whether coach doesn't decide to go with me or if he does, just knowing that I'm that type of player. And the people that know. So.
Do you have a personal feel for getting into town as early as you guys are for Sunday's game?
What do you mean?
Like, well, you guys are leaving today.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you don't arrive until the day before.
Oh, yeah.
Does that matter to you at all?
I mean, I think it's great. I think just to get there early, get situated and acclimated. We're there for, 6 or 7 days. I want to make the hotel room feel like my apartment. I want to have candles and my own blankets and things like that. So to get a day to kind of make my apartment a home or hotel a home, that feel, I think that's a good thing.
Okay, so now I want to know what you're bringing. So you have a blanket.
I mean, just
candles,
just essentials, I like my own body wash, Epsom salt, things like that.
Yeah.
That just
Gotta get a soak in.
just things that I know that I might not have access to from not being at home.